Good afternoon, and welcome to the November 2018 National School Lunch Program webinar. My name is Heather Bloom, and I'm a coordinator with the Child Nutrition Programs. I work with the National School Lunch Team to conduct administrative reviews and trainings for NSLP and USDA foods. Please remember to track the time spent viewing this webinar towards professional development hours to meet USDA professional standards requirements. We will discuss topics that fall under the key areas of nutrition, 1000, operations, 2000, administration, 3000, and communications, 4000. We will start today's webinar discussing the policy memos that were released recently, and then move on to program reminders. We will end the webinar with success stories and time for questions. We only have a few policy memos to discuss today. SP 01-2019 is for state agencies monitoring schools serving preschool meal patterns through the school meal programs. In most cases, state agencies will provide training and technical assistance and allow for corrective action before fiscal action is assessed. However, state agencies and CACFP sponsoring organizations must continue to take immediate fiscal action if a meal is completely missing one or more of the required food components. As implementation of the updated meal pattern continues, technical assistance resources can be found on the CACFP and Team Nutrition websites. Resources include the CACFP Halftime 30 on Thursdays training webinars and the new CACFP Trainers Corner quarterly webinar series. SP 03-2019 addresses questions and answers surrounding charter school participation in school meal programs funded by USDA. The National School Lunch Program and the School Breakfast Program, along with other child nutrition programs administered by the USDA Food and Nutrition Service, or FNS, make it possible for schools to serve wholesome and appealing meals to students each day. FNS recognizes the importance of providing the necessary technical assistance to all schools eligible to participate in the child nutrition programs so that all students have access to school meals that contribute to their physical and mental well-being. To assist in this effort, FNS is providing updated question and answers, or Q&As, to address questions received from charter schools. This memorandum supersedes SP 07-2008, Charter School Involvement in the National School Lunch Program and School Breakfast Programs that was issued January 15 of 2008. We will now move on to program reminders. The USDA Foods Web-Based Supply Chain Management Training, or WebSCM, is available online in the CNP training portal. Make sure to register to take this course, as it will provide resources and explanations of the changes occurring in the USDA Foods ordering system. Be sure to have your historic USDA Foods ordering information available, as you will need to complete the spreadsheets and upload them into the course in order to complete the training. Please contact the USDA Foods team if you have any difficulty accessing or understanding the online training. The Excel documents required in this course have been updated and are also available in the download forms section of My Idaho CNP. Please take this process seriously, as the information you enter into the Excel documents will be the information available to place your order for the entire 2019-2020 school year when we meet for the mandatory training in February. So that February training will be a one-time occurrence where you place an order for the entire upcoming school year. Please be aware that there is an in-person training scheduled for both Boise and Lewiston on Monday, December 10th to discuss menu planning and creating a cycle menu. Register to attend using the CNP training portal. Be sure to keep an eye on the new trainings available in the CNP training portal. An example would be the newly released Offer versus Serve training that is now available for both breakfast and lunch. The NSLP reference guide is in the process of being updated on the Idaho CMP website. Please keep an eye out for a broadcast email to notify you when the updates are available. The SFSP program has a survey that's out. Please take it. It will be available until Friday, November 16th. The survey is short, only 4 questions, and it's to assess who would like to have a waiver request issued for the following policy waiver rescissions. Idaho is going to request a state waiver for all program operators. The more detailed the information provided by those of you taking the survey, the better. If a sponsor is going to be adversely affected by the policy waiver rescissions, we need to know to what extent so that we may be clear and thorough in our request. The waiver rescissions addressed in the survey include SFSP 12, 2011, waiver of site monitoring requirements in the Summer Food Service Program from 2011, SFSP 04, 2013, revised summer feeding options for school food authorities from November of 2012, SFSP 06, 2014, available flexibilities for CACFP at-risk sponsors and centers transitioning to summer food service programs, and SFSP 06, 2017, meal service requirements in the summer meal programs with questions and answers revised. The Summer Food Service Program waiver for closed enrolled sites will also be rescinded. The survey link has been sent out via email from the Summer Food Program Coordinator, Dominique I.R. Sykes. Please take that survey to communicate to the state agency which of these rescissions you would like to receive a statewide waiver for. Make sure your food service director has had 8 hours of food safety training within the last 5 years to meet professional standards compliance. This could be accomplished by taking the ICN's Serving Safe Foods in Schools online class. Additionally, be sure to request 2 health inspections from the public health department in your area. As a reminder, the food safety inspections requirement applies to all food preparation / service sites, as well as service-only sites. The scope of the food safety inspections may vary according to the type of food service operation and is determined by the public health department in your area. If a school receives 0 or only 1 inspection, you're required to submit a brief explanation of the reasons for failure to meet the inspections requirement per SP 02, 2019. Make sure to download the newly released Buy American exception form from the Download Forms section to keep documentation on hand for any products you serve that do not meet the Buy American provision. And that's all we had for program reminders. So now we will end with updates and success stories. We want to congratulate Lisa Hinks in the Aberdeen School District for being the first person to complete the web-based supply chain management training in the CMP training portal. The insight she provided while completing this course was invaluable to improving it and clarifying some of the content. So we want to say thank you to Lisa and encourage all of those of you who are actively taking the course and have yet to take it to communicate with the USDA Foods team if you have any questions or suggestions for improving the clarity of the content. So those are the success stories we have for the month. Does anyone have any questions at this time? I believe there is a comment box that you can submit questions for. However, as this is a new webinar platform, I'm not as familiar with it as I am with the previous version. So I'm not seeing any questions pop up in the chat box. I would encourage you to reach out to the Idaho Child Nutrition Programs if you have any questions that arise after this webinar has ended. Please remember that the accuracy of the information shared today is guaranteed only as of the recording date. USDA may issue more guidance or further clarification regarding items discussed in today's webinar. Please note the civil rights statement shown here. This statement was issued December 2015 and ends with, "This institution is an equal opportunity provider. Your non-discrimination statement must match this statement." This concludes today's webinar. Thank you all and have a good day.